everybody, what's up? Startup Survival here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Fenix UC40 Ultimate Edition flashlight. This is my first high lumen flashlight, and I've never had a light before that was capable of producing anything close to what this is. 960 lumens, and I'll just show you the back quickly. There's a bit of a chart on there, and the low mode is 10 lumens and it'll last you for 150 hours. Medium is 110 lumens, 16 hours. High lumens, 400, and that lasts you 3 hours and 45, and you can do an hour and a half of the turbo mode, which is 960 lumens. It uses the CR123 batteries. You can put those in there if you want to. It also comes with a rechargeable 18650 battery, which is chargeable through the USB port on the back of the flashlight. There's like a little input there, and you can just plug that into your computer, and it will charge for you in about 6 hours. That's what the instructions say. Mine did not take that long. Mine took about 4 hours, I think, so it may have had a partial charge on there or something, I don't know. So in addition to those sort of high, low, medium, and all that stuff, it also has a strobe function, which you activate by holding down the button. So it gives you the ability to strobe. What I don't really like about that, though, is that you can't just leave it on. You actually have to hold the button, and it goes back and forth between slow and super strobe, or whatever you want to call that. So anyways, I took it outside last night to do a little bit of testing, so I'll roll that in right now and you guys can have a look, and we'll be right back after that to do some sort of closing thoughts. I'm walking over to the park right now, and actually I've seen in this little grove of trees here, I've seen like homeless people living in this area before, and I don't know if I'm going to bump into anybody tonight, but fortunately I have a very good flashlight with me to be able to see everything that's going on. So there's our turbo mode right now. That's so bright you can't even see the sign. So that's low mode. You see nothing? That's low, medium, high, and turbo. Let's keep walking. Let's go down here. This is kind of funny and kind of scary at the same time. But this is 10 lumens, so you kind of get the idea. "10 lumens, basically, you can see maybe a few feet ahead of you fairly clearly. You can see the ground, you can see what's going on. You crank this up to 100 lumens, and suddenly the whole thing kind of becomes clear, more or less. You can definitely see some detail, you can see some colors. The colors are not appearing as clearly on the viewfinder as they are for me right now, but I mean, I can see the colors fairly well. I read somewhere that you can't see brown and green as well with this type of lighting as you can normally. It's one of those colors that sort of is at a disadvantage with this type of technology. I don't really know like the logic behind that, but yeah, that's kind of how it is. So this is 100 lumens or 110 or something like that. Crank it up. This is 400 lumens. So yeah, this is 400 lumens right here. This is the kind of thing where you can reach out and touch something with the light. You see there's a tree over there, that's probably 30 yards away, something like that. You can see that fairly clearly. And okay, so anyways, let's crank it up now to turbo mode. And then you can see back where we came from too. Okay, 10 lumens, 100 lumens, This probably is going to look the best on camera actually. 400 lumens. And then 900 lumens plus. I mean, the power of the light goes without saying. When you're up to about 1,000 lumens, it can really light up the night for you. And you'll be able to see things really far away. This will throw the beam up to 200 meters, which I think is pretty similar to 200 yards. So the capabilities are very interesting. Now I'm going to tell you the things I don't really like about it too much. Number one, I don't like lights that operate on sort of funky battery technologies. I know that these are really well accepted, the 18650 and the CR123 in the flashlight community. But for me, I much prefer a light that uses like a AA or a AAA or something like that, that you can find all over the world. I think that's a lot better, and you can store those fairly easily. I just prefer that. I think that when you go with a special technology like this, you need to have a special way of recharging it, which I guess you do with the USB thing. But I don't know, 6 hours in front of a computer, that's kind of a long time. The other thing I really don't care for with this light is where the button is placed. To turn on the light, you don't have a clicky cap on the bottom of the flashlight because you got that USB port in the way. So the actuator is up here, the button. What I found is in the dark, that light can be anywhere, like on any side. You pick it up, and I'm pushing all over the place. I'm searching around until I finally find the button, and there it is, you know? But in the dark, it's hard to find that button. When it's light out, it's easy to find. I don't know, I prefer a clicky cap type system, or they should have done something to make this much more obvious so that if you're rolling around in the dark looking for it, oh well, here it is, it's huge, it's a big circular button or something. I don't really like that design too much, honestly. But aside of that, I think it's a really cool light, and I'm glad that I bought it. I think that I might end up looking for a different light though, just because of those problems that I mentioned. I actually also found that the high mode of like 400 lumens or whatever it is, 400, was good enough. I found that when I went from 400 to 960, I didn't really notice too much of a difference, to be honest. So anyways, cool light. I really like Fenix. This is my second light from that company. I've also tried 4.7s. I don't know, I'm still on the hunt for that sort of perfect, larger light, but I think I would prefer something with the clicky cap type system. I like that better. Thanks for watching.